Hey everybody, I just want to preface this episode for this one and the next one will have similarly poor quality as the first two. However, after that point, it should change in terms of both the visual quality and also the audio quality. So just hopefully you'll stick with me through these next couple and we can get some better quality videos coming up in the future. Just wanted to say that quickly. Otherwise, enjoy the episode. Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of An Exotic Journey. There's a couple of things I want to clarify based off episode 0 and episode 1. So, for all intents and purposes, this will be episode 2. The first one released was episode 0, just covering everything that's been achieved up in the account. I never really clarified that, but hopefully that covers that as of now, which leads us to episode 2 for this. Another thing I want to address regarding the first 2 episodes upon further watch back of it, I had an overwhelming tendency to say "so" at the start of pretty much every clip. I'm going to be doing my best to avoid doing that in the future, but for all intents and purposes, with the episodes going forward, maybe look out for any use of the word "so", and we'll kind of keep track to see if I have a repetitive nature. All that aside, so what we're going to do today, and yes, I just heard me say it again, doesn't count. What we're going to do today is the kiln, obviously. That's why we're here. We're geared up, ready to go. We've got our Huracan Reaper task, which, just happens to be convenient. Going to go in, try and get this cave. I'm going to do it very slowly, because without Soul Split, I'm not really going to have the health regen. So we're going to go in with the Bunyip at the start, and basically just spam through Regenerate up until wave 20. All the way up into Huracan, and hopefully my supplies that I have here will cover me up until that. With that being said, I hope everybody's going to enjoy this episode, and we'll see what we'll get done. See you inside the cave. Here we go. Talk to this dude. Yes, let's talk. Yes, let's fight. No, let's just fight. I'm not going to do this speed run of it just yet. I'm not ready. With Soul Split, I would feel way more confident, but up until that point, I don't really think so. What we're going to do with the start, like I said, we're going to take it very, 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 very slowly. We're going to go to the bottom south corner. Like, I'm not even going to overload. I'm not going to do anything like that. We're going to wait for it to spawn, and I'm sure everybody has seen guides on the kiln and what you do with this safety rock here. I'm going to end the clip once we show it. Yeah, so everything spawns. You see it? Everything's here. Nothing can hit me right now. So these two are going to get stuck. I'm going to leave this one stuck over here. And we're going to wait for these two to come a little closer. Then we're going to kill these, come back, regenerate, rinse and repeat. And I'll see you at another wave that maybe is going to be more difficult. See you then. Let's talk about wave 6. So, wave 5 rather. Wave 5 is going to be the first wave that's going to spawn a dill that you can see back there. So what we're going to do, and yes, I heard myself say "so" again. I'm going to still try not to do that. But what we're going to do in regards to the dill anyway is we're going to kill off everything first, and then I'll show you how I handle that whilst pretty much being safe the entire time. See you in a second. Right, here's how we're going to handle the dill. So first of all, I'm going to need to drop one of my food on the ground and put the spear on. There is a way to do this without getting hit. So we're going to walk over there, stab him once, run away. And then he'll out aggro. There's sort of an aggro limit, and then we broke that. Put these back on. And then just kind of sit here and do it. He'll never special attack until you have to run in. And just like that, he's coming back. I ran back too slowly, but you can kind of see the method here. Let him outrange himself. Pull him back, and that's that. Go and pick up the shark, rinse and repeat, and on to wave 7. I also realize how slow, based off the timer up here. I am kind of editing the previous episode whilst I do this. I'm not making an excuse for being so slow, but that's part of the reason as well. And I'll see you in the next clip, which may be the start of wave 20. Right, just to come back, I kind of forgot this was happening. We got a Jad at wave 10. Please ignore the timer. I know how god awful it actually is, but like I said, I'm taking this so slowly, making sure to regenerate. I don't want to have to do this again. And, you know, I'm even taking like little breaks when I'm in my save spot to go get a drink or things like that. So the time will be atrocious, but mark my words, when we have Soul Split, we're coming back here to, you know, make amends, make up for whatever this mess is. Right, and I'll see you at wave 20 for the other Jad. So now, and yes, I started with So again. It'll be wave 20, which is Jad again. But after this point, I lose access to my safe spot, so I'm gonna start overloading pretty much as of this. And yeah, I'll probably tune back in around about, oh, I don't know, wave 36 with double Jads. So I'll see you guys there. Here's an example of, yeah, I know my time is still really slow, but here's an example of how I'm preserving so much food and stuff as I go along, despite doing literally no damage. So if I sit here and, you know, do the basic revolution, whatever, just let that go on and get that to 100% obviously, and then we'll have regenerate proc, and where I am right now is completely safe. Like, for example, I'm going to get up to 100, and then I'm just going to showcase just quickly what we're going to do. So let's pretend we're at 100 even though it's at 98. I'm still completely safe. I built up that adrenaline without getting hit at all, and now I'm regenning. So do this one more time whilst being completely safe, and I'm back to full health. I wouldn't need to use food. Hopefully anybody watching this who may or may not be struggling with really early game, no soul split, does no damage, this is a good way to get health back. I'll see you guys at wave 30 for another Jad. Okay, so we're back at wave 30. As you can see, it's the two melee pricks and the Jad. So what we're going to do is, well, we're going to take down these two because these two are really quite painful. Devotion helps quite a bit here, but try and time the devotion for the first one dying so we can extend it, but I'm playing Splashscape it seems, so yeah, there it goes. Devotion fell off. It was worth a try, but as you can see, I do literally no damage with Chaotix and Royal Bolts. It's the best I kind of have access to in the meantime, but I'm not too worried about the health because, like I said in the clip before, I'm going to be able to stall out my Adren with this one and get myself back up to full health. Well, or near to. It might die just before, but here's an example. Gonna sit here and just wait. After this wave, it's gonna be pretty easy up until wave 34. Then it's a Jad every wave where I just have to manage around which mobs I need to kill as a priority before Jad, or when I'm gonna just focus on Jad itself. I'm not too worried, so probably we're coming back at wave 36 with a double Jad, and even then it won't be that interesting. I'm just hoping I can kill one of them in the time it takes my 3 invulnerability crystals to run out. If they run out and I don't have a Jad dead, then probably gonna have a problem. But we'll see. It'll be nice and fun, I imagine. And catch you in the next clip. Alright, I think it's about time for double Jad. We're gonna open up with Soul Split and just triple invulnerability crystal. And we're kinda banking on one of them dying pretty much at the beginning. Gonna use the DPS prayers, grab this crystal even though I'm probably never gonna use it. Adrenaline stall a wee bit. We'll slap on some prayer, just in case I don't click it in time. But, yep, so the crystal's on, our timer begins. We have a little more time than what it says, because we still got 2 more, but we need to actually get one of them down in this time, and if we don't, we're gonna have problems. Like, if I forget that this is about to come back up, I'm also gonna have a bad time, so we'll click it right about now. And refresh the time. You can't overlap them, so you actually have to wait for it to come off. But that's fine because right now we'll just continue this on. Yada yada yada. I preferably don't have to use my last one, so I'm not going to. At this point, we're just gonna start doing the proper prayers at the right time. And I'll see you at the end of Haraki. And with this phase, we should probably kill him. Just hope the tentacles don't massively slap me whilst I'm doing this, but... And fire off the snapshot. Is that it? No, okay. This is gonna be... and... we've done it. I don't really want to talk about how long that took, but a cape's a cape. It's been achieved. We'll just kind of stall this chat out, do my best not to pick the onyx, so we'll take the cape. Yep, perfect, and leave this, and let's just step out. Boom, we have the cape on. But obviously I've got my override, so if I do that, clear that, apply, boom, we got the cape. On to the next thing. I'll come back in the next clip and discuss what I want to do afterwards. Why? Didn't want that. There's his erosion essence. Rip. Alright, here we have the last kill of our hour, and... nope, nothing. I'll meet you guys at the bank to go over what we got. And that marks the hour of an hour of Vindicta. I think that's the third or fourth, maybe, hour that I've duoed with Hippo, but the only thing that we've had drop all this time, which is a cumulative maybe 100, 125 kills, is I've received 2 essences in total. But from this trip specifically, if you look over here, the supplies are okay. Gems for crafting, some alks, some magic logs, some raw sharks, it's fine. But at some point I really want a drop, because if we go into our boss tab, because I never find where it is, and then we go down to Vindicta and Gorvik, see 174 kill count, all we've received is 2 erosion essence. But I digress, we'll get something one day. That's going to mark the end of episode 2. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Just to go over briefly, we did the kiln, albeit incredibly slowly, but got the cape in the end, so I can pat myself on the back for that one, I suppose. The Vindicta hour right at the end, it was never planned or anything, it was just, yeah, why not? But yeah, nothing to really show for it yet, but eventually we're gonna get something noteworthy, and I'll be sure to include that. But in the meantime, I hope everybody enjoyed, and look forward to the next time. Not entirely sure what we're going to be doing in the next episode, but we'll see. Peace out.